Blogger Roundup. It is myOrganized.life live Friday the 13th.
That's right.
2019. Blah!
You're acting like it's
Watch
Halloween.
out! Don't walk under the blog. You could have bad luck. Or what's that? The black cat and
don't walk under a mirror.
ladder.
Don't break a mirror. Don't walk under a ladder. Something about a cat. If you see a black cat.
Yeah. Oh well.
Or what else?
Or if you don't watch this show, it's bad luck.
7 years, I heard.
Yes. So, by the way, this is myOrganized.life live. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Leanne Thompson.
This is the show where we give you organizing tips, advice, and on Friday we do
your favorite show. And mine.
Blogger Roundup. Okay, yeah. Great. I have a one-page blog.
Look at you. You got the easy way out
today.
You got the easy way.
You've got like the 15-page blog.
Yeah, but look at it's warm in here, so this is a nice
It is right.
fan.
We're still waiting for Randy to come in and.
Have you put in that work order?
I put the work order in. Yes, we're having a heat wave here.
It's about like because it's like 5 outside.
It's 5 outside. It's about 105 inside.
105.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. We should get a little digital thermometer and see what it is in here.
That would be good.
Anyway,
it'd be nice
and we were both in our blue flannel.
Flannel Friday.
Two dorks.
It would be fun if we had like the window, like a real window where like people could see
see the seasons?
People walking by, and they're like,
like on the Today Show.
Yeah, we're on the show. Isn't it great?
Hi from New York.
Yeah. Hi from Hastings, Minnesota. Yes.
Okay, but
it is Blogger Roundup.
Yes.
You scour the blogs, you find them, you bring them in here. You give me one, you take two, and we put up a slide for the first one.
All right, first one is Org Junkie. I'm an organizing junkie, Laura Whitman.
Yes.
3 necessary steps for intentional goal planning.
Okay, now did Laura write this one, or is this one of her guest bloggers?
Oh, it's a guest post from her friend Morgan.
Laura does she even write blogs? She probably just sits on the beach.
She's so
high
and mighty. Yeah. She's like, Morgan.
She sits on the beaches of Canada.
Yes.
Sipping her margaritas while she's got all these guest bloggers.
One of the lakes up there, whatever lake.
Louise.
Whatever Great Lake borders.
Up actually is Banff. Lake Louise.
Banff. Ooh, that's pretty.
I'd hang out there too if I was her.
I would too. Is that where she lives?
I have no idea.
We'll pretend she lives up there.
She's up there. Well, she's in Canada.
I know that.
Yeah.
Canada's huge. Have you ever looked at the map?
It's a large country.
It is. That's where Jackie's from.
That's
Speaking
right.
of Canada. Hi, Jackie.
She gets her daily shout out. Oh, wow. Isn't it good?
Yes. Okay. So 3 necessary steps.
Actually, by the way, has she said anything to you lately, like she heard like her shout out?
She watches every day.
I know, but sometimes she watches at night and then she watches the replay.
I think she's so used to the shout outs that she doesn't even, it's like, what else is
Pretty
new?
soon she's going to be watching for a credit at the end of the show, right?
Oh, that would be funny if you just...
I'm John Hunt. This is Leanne, and Jackie's on the other side. Wow.
So
it's Friday the 13th, by the way. Did we
do you do goal planning?
I do.
And are they intentional?
Well, isn't that the point?
Well, I don't know.
What kind of goals are not intentional?
I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
but we'll find out.
Let's find out.
Okay, so
very good.
She starts off by talking about at the beginning of 2019, her and her husband got together and they decided they bought 2 big poster boards.
Okay.
Hung them on each side of their closet, and they each set their own goals.
Oh yeah, like a visual, so you see it every morning.
Yep,
right?
visualizing.
Nice.
And she's like, as I reflect back and look at my board today, I love seeing just the few little post-its that are left, meaning she got a lot done, and kind of wanted to share how they went about that.
You know what I did?
What did you do?
This is like secret.
It's all about you.
It's secret behind the scenes. So in our closet, me and my wife did more of one of those dream boards. Like
an inspirational board?
Yeah, so I've got like
the
vacation
man, like
on
the shirtless
beach.
man, like
shirtless
this.
man with a 6-pack
Yeah,
abs.
that's
I've got
what you want.
the beach and then playing golf.
Oh, cool.
And then a picture of us doing the show, because that is the ultimate dream, right?
It is, of course. Yeah. We're living the dream
every day. We are living the dream. So anyway, and my wife has one. It's great. She has one for ballroom dancing. She just wants to do ballroom dancing.
Why'd you do it?
We've done it in the past.
How many times did you do it this year?
We haven't done it all this year. But yeah, that's something that...
Make a plan. That should be one of your date nights.
It is. I know. We used to do it on date night. It used to be our date night every week for a while, and then the dance studio closed that used to do it.
Oh. Bummer.
And I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's move
back to setting intentional goals.
Yeah. So plan and look ahead.
Yep.
So you may plan to do it on a monthly or seasonal basis. Doesn't need to be annually, but what is important is that you actually make time to look ahead.
Yep.
And consider creating a visual reminder or a detailed list or journaling.
Okay.
So just kind of plan ahead. What do you think that you want to?
Yeah.
How do you want to do it? And then prioritize and signal your intention.
Yes.
Begin by carefully considering your current season and your personal capacities, and be realistic about what you want to do. So if you want to, I think ballroom dancing is realistic.
No, it really is. I mean, I thought about
six-pack
even
man, like
yeah.
the,
well, if you do the ballroom dancing, you can become a six.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that before? Like
Ballroom
at the
dancing?
end of
No,
day,
I
I'm like
wish.
sweating. It's like a workout.
Sure. I always wanted to be on Dancing with the Stars
Really?
if I was a star, but I'm
Oh,
not.
yeah.
I'm only a star in this
Well,
show.
what's nice on these ballroom dancing things, it's like a combination of a lesson and dancing. So you're actually taking a lesson.
Right.
And they show you the the moves, and
Yeah.
it is
Very cool.
actually kind of fun.
Yep. And let's see, while it's often a good motivator to stretch yourself, it's also wise to start small and consider what will best set you up for success.
Okay.
And then prepare and commit.
Oh,
The best way to make a goal happen is to commit.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the difference between something being an idea and becoming an event is the preparation.
Right.
So break down your goals into smaller goals,
Buy the lesson package at the ballroom dancing
the steps
place.
that we've talked about.
Put it on your
times.
calendar for every Tuesday at 7 o'clock or
Right.
whatever day it is. Yeah.
She says often we jump from the start to the finish line, and then we get frustrated when we don't make it to the finish line in one big leap.
Yeah,
Wow, that's really not how
Awesome.
success works.
Awesome.
So
Good. Put that
is it.
slide up again.
All right, intentional goal planning. Look at the nice picture of the
Yes.
Post-it notes. That must be her calendar
must be
because
it.
she talked about the Post-it notes.
And the website.
Website is orgjunkie.com.
All right, next one up.
Next.
Cheryl Thomas, Metropolitan Organizing. Geraldine's grand brand plan for professional organizers. I love that.
She's all about the coaching.
She is. You
Geraldine's
know,
great.
by the way, a couple weeks ago we had her on just on how to start a business.
Yeah, we did.
It doesn't have to be an organizing business, any business, and
it
that
was
was been a really popular
great.
show.
Has
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Lots of downloads?
So, yep.
Nice.
Anyway, so this is more about having a professional organizer business because she does coach a lot of professional organizers. She said, so many of these professional organizers are making the same mistakes. And so they kind of group them into, if you don't really have a good strategic approach it's kind of like having the plan, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they use, for example, multiple voices, tones, and viewpoints. Like if they're creating their materials, their marketing materials or whatever, and then they sound like this in this one, but they sound like this in this one.
You want to have the same voice.
You want to have the same voice, yeah.
Okay.
They can't seem to establish this idea of know, like, and trust, which is how you get people to want to work with you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And so the result, so they have mixed messaging. They have costly confusions, he calls it, when they're trying to create materials because they don't know what their message is. They're trying to figure it out. And they're working with this subcontractor to create a brochure, and that has one look and message. And then they're working with this person to do
business
maybe an
cards or
ad
something,
business card, and they got a different idea. So anyway, so she says, you already know this, but it's worth repeating. You need to be organized to be an organizer.
Wow.
You could tweet that
There you
one.
go. Yeah, you could.
You could tweet that quote. So
She maybe should.
anyway, I think you should go over and check out this blog. Also, go check out the podcast. And we have several. She also did another one a couple of years ago. So if you go over to sme.com/podcast and just
She's got tons of good
put
information.
Geraldine Thomas in, you'll get a wealth of
of stuff.
information.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
So anyway, put the slide up again, and it is Geraldine's grand brand plan for professional organizers.
That's a
Metropolitan Organizing.com.
Say that. Say her business name again.
Metropolitan Organizing.
There
It
you
used to
go.
be like Metro Zing.
Well, it
didn't
still is, but
Yeah,
her
I
website
kinda
is
like that.
Metro Zing.
All right, got it.
Okay, third
Next
and
one.
final slide is from Peace of Mind Organizing, Janine Adams, preparing for an organizing appointment.
Now we've had Janine on before, right?
Yes,
and
we
she was
have.
on the podcast, I think, one time. We're gonna
Yep.
get her back on.
I know we do.
Yeah. Okay.
I will email her
Oh,
today.
good idea.
Or Monday.
All right. So yeah, let's get an organizing appointment with her.
Oh.
What do you think?
Let's do it. Okay. She said it's not unusual for a new client to ask me what she should do before I arrive at her home. And yes, most, but not all of my clients are women. Most assume they need to clean up. Mm-hmm. Just like people who clean before the house cleaner comes.
Do you do that? Because you have a house cleaner, don't you?
No, I've had her a couple times, but not
You don't clean,
regularly.
yeah.
I kind of picked up the toys, but she assured me when I was there for the short time when
You
she
know
got
what's
there.
worse
She
than-
goes, do not clean before I come.
But you know what's worse than that? Say you have a cleaner every 2 weeks, and like 3 days after they clean, you make a mess. I'm not going to clean that up for another week and a half until the cleaner gets it.
come.
So,
right.
It kind of works both
So
ways.
she suggests people do not clean up because their stuff, how it's laid out, tells her something about them.
Clues.
She goes, piles and messy spots can be revealing. They reveal where the client and or a family naturally tends to rest stuff.
Nice.
And that typically also
That's
reveals...
a good tip. I like that tip.
Yeah, I know. It
Way to go,
reveals the
Janine.
stuff that's actually in use.
I think that would be a good podcast
Topic?
theme.
I'll get her on that.
Yeah,
Yep, okay.
researching. It's like looking at the DNA of the mess.
Right.
And what do you learn from that
use
mess?
This and you
Yes.
don't use this.
It's like I see that you like piling over by that green chair.
Maybe we should put something to corral the stuff by the green chair.
Love it.
Yep.
This is a great one.
There's no need to be ashamed of piles. It's why you're looking for help. And believe me, I've had professional organizers help me in my home, so she understands.
Yes.
The discomfort of not cleaning up.
Right.
And then there is something you can do prior to your organizing appointment that's really helpful. Spend a little time visualizing what you like your space to look like, and then how you want to achieve your organizing goals. By having that vision, you're kind of mentally prepared, but don't clean up. Think about exactly what you want it to look like.
Awesome.
Yep.
Great points. We'll
Yes,
put the
it
slide
is.
up one
All
more
right.
time.
Preparing for an organizing appointment, peaceofmindorganizing.com.
Wow, you did a great job in this
Thank you.
holiday season when a lot of people are really busy and don't have time to write.
I know.
But these people
They
took the
did.
time. That's
They
great.
did, yeah.
And we still have one more week of shows before we go on hiatus.
Yeah.
And so hopefully bloggers out there, make sure you blog next week. We need material.
Yes, we do.
Otherwise, you'll get more. What were we talking about when we first started that was kind of off? Oh, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
We could,
You'll get more banter.
Or we have been threatening the idea of trivia.
That's right.
That's right.
Trivia.
Did anyone comment? I didn't see.
I didn't see
I didn't
either.
look to see if anyone commented what
No,
they
I
like
should look.
trivia. I know.
It's hard to look while we're on air.
That's
'cause-
right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, so next week we'll have, as we know right now, a full week of shows.
Yep.
We've got part 3 of Louise Kurzika and getting your home.
How's that podcast doing? Are people
doing
interested
well?
in that?
People are liking that one, yeah. In
Cool.
fact, even when we did it live on Wednesday, the release, there was a lot of people watching. It's
Cool.
like, what's going on?
Good.
Don't you
Well,
have aren't you busy? Maybe
not too busy to watch our show,
That's
I guess.
good. They're making it a priority. And I think that'd be a good New Year's resolution. Make this show a priority.
Yep. Tune in every day.
We do.
2 o'clock
We show up
Central.
every day.
We do.
Yeah.
Rain or shine.
Sometimes we start at 5 after 2. We're not
Not usually.
super late. I know, but it's sometimes we.
Yeah. We're only human.
I know we are. So anyway, so we'll have that next week. Blogger Roundup, a bunch of fun stuff, and we'll end out 2019 charging through into 2020.
2020.
That's going to be an interesting year. So, all right, folks, that's it. myOrganized.life live. We're on at 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific, right here. We'll see you on Monday.
Look professional, get organized at myOrganized.life. Give your presentation a premium appearance. Hand off projects with confidence. Organizing products with a clean and vibrant look. Make a positive impression. Your important proposals and projects shine with professionalism. Impress your customers and boss. Look professional, get organized at myOrganized.life. That's myOrganized.life. myOrganized.life.